Hi guys, so thought we'd go over an exercise you're doing this week called the Landmine squats. I'm just going to try and quickly go over the fundamentals. This is a really good alternative beginner squat exercise, similar in some ways to like maybe goblet squats or something like that. So obviously, so this is a slightly different one than what we've gone with in previous boot camps at the start. The reason we've gone for this instead of the goblet squat is because although it's equally as user-friendly for beginners, I think this is potentially really suitable for people that already are quite comfortable squatting because you can put more load on it. So one of the sort of limitations, I guess, with those that are comfortable squatting when they go to do goblet squats is it's really hard even just holding the kettlebells. So this allows for more load going through your legs, because with kettlebell goblet squats sometimes you're limited more by what you can hold in your upper body than what your legs will allow. So anyway, the idea here to get it, first of all, to lift the kettlebell up, the bar up, you're going to come down by pushing hips back and you'll take the bar, okay, keep the chest up, and then you're just going to take the bar with your hands, okay, so initially obviously as a beginner it shouldn't be too heavy, the weight you're going to try, and just stand up with it. So it'll be here, and then from here, what you want to do is quite quickly, very quickly sort of like snap it up into this position, okay. Once it's here, make sure that you're holding it at the top of the handle here, and also make sure that it's kind of even. I know you can't really see that, but just hold it through that part of each of your thumb and forefinger, so that it's kind of just nestles in there on each hand, okay. From there, okay, so what you'll find in terms of the start position is going to really vary depending on your height, okay. So you take a slightly wider than shoulder width stance with your feet, open the feet up about maybe 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock position. If you're about 6 foot, or maybe if you're about 5'8" and above, you'll find you need to step back a wee bit. So if I were to stand, so one of the benefits of the landmine press is that because it's on a bar, the bar obviously is going to arc round or down. So if you stay too upright and you don't sit back through your hips, you won't be able to go down, it will stop. So if you're very tall, for example, and you stand too upright to begin with, there's nowhere to go without loading through the knee too much, which is what we don't want. So you might find if you're maybe 5'5" and below, you can stand quite close to it. But if you're quite tall, you need to almost stand at an angle like this. Okay, so play about with it. Obviously, the first thing, it'll take a wee bit of playing about with it to figure out the ideal position for you. Make sure that the bar is almost touching your chest. So don't have it away over here, because again, you're going to then be restricted by your arms and what your arms can hold. So bar against the chest, and then from there, you're going to push your hips back and bend your knees. And obviously to come down, the bar is having to come close to your chest. So if you're too close, you'll know about it. I would say I was probably a wee bit closer with that first attempt, so I'm just going to stand a bit further back. So I've got a nice forward lean, okay. The bar's into my chest, and you start pushing the hips back. That's better, so that feels better, a freer movement. Okay, elbows, you can keep them kind of tucked in. If they touch if they tap the inside of the leg, that's good, because it suggests a certain range of movement. But make sure you don't sit down and lean in and sort of brace your elbows against your legs, because as you can see, you switch off the muscles around the legs and the core, your shoulders will start to round. So if your elbows are going to come down, just let them tap or brush the top of your thigh, no more, okay? Like there, okay? Chest up, then stand back up, gently squeeze the glutes. When you're squeezing the glutes, don't overdo it, okay? So don't kind of do that, that's too much. You just want a gentle squeeze, okay, to there. And then you're going to repeat the movement, okay? So hips back, chest up, gentle brush, push up through the heels and balls of the foot, obviously, and then there again, okay? So it really helps teach you to sit back through the hips in a squat while keeping the chest up. At the bottom position, push through the heel and the ball of the foot, and then back up to the start. Okay, so remember, in terms of weight distribution, we're looking for that tripod of the foot, the ball of the foot, the heel, and the small toe is ideally where the weight distribution is going to go. Okay, so that's the movement there. And then you just bring it back to the start. If you find that very uncomfortable, initially your thumbs might get a bit sore. You could also try it holding it underhand. So again, to get down to it, you push your hips back and you would just kind of like clasp your fingers through here like this. So clasp fingers through, chest up, hips back, Make sure your upper back muscles are engaged, so squeeze the mid-back muscles. That's where that band work comes in, is to try and create awareness of how to squeeze those back muscles. Okay, so clasp the top of the bar, chest out, upper back engaged before you lift it, otherwise you'll be doing that. So chest out, upper back muscles are squeezed, and then come up, okay? And it's the same sort of idea, hips back. So there's two options. If you find the first option very uncomfortable, then you can try the second option, okay? So we're going to give that a go. And as I said, there'll be other weights out if you find it's quite easy. The focus, not to mention, right, in terms of tempo, especially for those that know how to squat, we're looking for the 5-second tempo. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up again. I'm sorry, but sometimes it takes a rep before you know exactly where your feet should be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up. Okay, 1, and so on. Right. So, hope that makes sense.